Hey everybody, this is Shelly, your mouthy mom at Talking Trash and Truths, and today we will be talking about the 6 female personality types. Which one are you? And then I'm going to take a little quiz at the end to see which one it thinks I am. So let's go. While I'm sure you've heard about the male personality types as they've been used, unfortunately incorrectly, to categorize men as things like betas and alphas, there are actually many more, which I hope to make a video about later. If you don't know what they are, I suggest you look into them. But here we will be delving into the 6 female personality types. We're going to find out which type are you. And again, we'll find out which one I am. I don't know how accurate it's going to be, but I'm going to guess what I think I am and then take the quiz. So let's go. The elusive alpha female. The alpha female is the one who possesses positive alpha traits and does not carry many of the negative beta or omega characteristics. She has all the strengths of an alpha male with very few of his weaknesses. She's competitive, dominant. When a situation calls for it, she can, have her game face on, but she's always well behaved and polite in most social circumstances. She's got a really strong sense of self confidence, and she really doesn't need external validation from other people. She's quite satisfied with who she is. Um, these are the most common alphas that are out there. Are people like Angelina Jolie, Beyonce, or that really perfectionist, office worker that eats their lunch at their desk like it's going to make a difference. And a lot of people out there, a lot of women believe they possess some alpha traits, but they find themselves falling more into the beta as well. So the characteristics of an alpha female would be that they're independent, self-sufficient, strong-willed, capable, they're a decision maker, they have high standards in all areas, they're confident, ambitious, and highly driven. Beta females tend to be more submissive, caring, nurturing, and understanding. They want to please other, especially men, and they're interested in romance, family, and children. The beta female is usually more emotional than an alpha female, and she tends to put other people before herself. But she's willing to sacrifice what she wants to ensure that like everybody around her has what they want and that they're happy. She's always looking out for like other people's feelings, and she's concerned in how things affect them. She worries. Some of her characteristics are that she is stable, calm, overly friendly, sometimes to their detriment, patient, adaptable, compromising, sympathetic, kind, and tolerant. Gamma females are kind of in between the alpha and the beta personality type. There are significant differences that warrant their own, category, but they very much fall between the other two. Um, they're what we normally consider to be a normal, quote unquote, normal female personality. Not too alpha, not too beta, just right in the middle. So they have all sorts of emotions running through their mind at any given time, and they can be very indecisive, which means that they'll often go back and forth between alpha and beta behavior patterns. They're very good at manipulating other people's emotions, but great difficulty controlling their own. So this is usually the first person. She's usually the first person to cry at a sad movie, but like she's the first to laugh during a comedy show, and like her emotions run from one end of the spectrum to another, and they just keep going back and forth. So they're very unregulated, um, at least they can be. They're known by some men as like the ideal woman because they possess both the alpha and the beta traits without of the negative aspects of either gender. So she's friendly and she's caring, nurturing, but she's also sexually aware and everything else that most men would want in a life partner. The only major problem is that they can be very difficult to understand because they tend to change their mind and behavior patterns all the time. Some of the characteristics of a gamma female are that she is intelligent, witty, perceptive, social, outgoing, warm, charming, organized, and creative. Now, the omega female, like the gamma, uh, they're somewhere in the middle of the alpha and the beta personalities. But as opposed to beta and gamma, the omega has more than enough alphaness within her mental constitution, but prefers not to show it all the time. She changes her behavior every now and then she moves from one thought pattern to another, but overall stays pretty much unchanged as she goes through life. This type of woman is usually attracted to very um, dominant males. And yet she tends to see through all of their crap and will, lose interest quickly enough if even the smallest of beta behaviors like come out. So if she thinks she could walk over them at all, she's gonna. So she needs a very strong, very determined male. Now the characteristics of the omega female are she's sensitive, empathetic, and compassionate. She has above average intelligence. She's witty, perceptive, seductive, romantic, and above all, introverted. She's a homebody. Sigma females are much like alpha males in that they're ambitious and driven, competitive, and focused. But Sigma females want to succeed and do whatever it takes to get there. And they tend to be perfectionists who work hard and dedicate themselves completely to everything they do. They love challenges. They hate being told no. They're highly intelligent, capable of achieving great things. But they sometimes feel insecure and lonely when unable to reach their goals. And they can experience mood swings and anxiety. These Sigma females are intelligent, driven, competitive, perfectionist, lonely, ambitious. They have feelings of inadequacy. They can be moody, and they can be anxious. Now, Delta females typically fall within the normal range, and they lack a strong dominant or submissive trait. They work well with either men or females. They get along with both, but they can become too emotionally attached to romantic relationships. They can be very clingy. Um, they appear to be quite mysterious, kind of due to their cool behavior patterns. Like they act very aloof most of the time. And if you manage to get one talking about her feelings, she'll likely, come out with all sorts of interesting information for herself many hours later. Their characteristics tend to be that they're free spirited, adventurous, social, they're risk takers, rebellious, romantic, dreamers, nurturers, and highly compassionate. So here we will begin taking this little quiz that's supposed to tell us what kind of personality type we have. I suggest you go to fridaytrivia.com/personality. Uh, if you go to fridaytrivia.com, you'll find the personality quiz. So, question one. Now, before we even get started, I looked through all the characteristics that I read off to you, and I think I most resemble an omega. So, if I had to pick one, it would be omega, and under that, it would be possibly alpha. So you're in a group project where everyone's discussing ideas. What's your approach? I confidently pitch my idea. No. I quietly observe and share a well thought out suggestion. Possibly. I propose a practical solution that helps the team move forward. Maybe. I bring up alternative perspectives to spark a creative discussion. Could be. I take on tasks that need doing without seeking the spotlight. Always. And I adapt and contribute wherever needed, prioritizing harmony. So usually I'll take on all the tasks or I will quietly observe. So When someone is going over, they're doing a whole group project discussing ideas. I'm usually going to be quiet until I come up with something really, you know, efficient, something interesting, unless I'm spitballing. Number two, a colleague or a classmate asks for your help with a challenging task. How do you assist them? I work alongside them, support them, and encourage them. I share valuable insights, suggest different approaches. I offer my assistance and follow their lead, and I provide clear instructions. So I would offer to help, and I would follow their lead. I'd probably eventually take over, but in the beginning, I'd be very sure. We'll do it your way. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. Anyway, if you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? Traveling, hiking, working out, playing videos, being on a beach. Being on a beach. Bring on the sand. True or false? I am comfortable taking the lead in social situations. No. I'll do it, but I'm not comfortable. At a social event, you notice someone standing alone. How do you respond? Do you walk over and strike up a conversation? Introduce yourself and ask about their day? Engage them with a funny comment to break the ice, or offer a friendly smile and let them lead the conversation? D. What is your favorite way to start the day? Coffee, good morning text. I mean, let's be real. It's going to be A. Eating a healthy breakfast, oversleeping, or watching Netflix. It's definitely coffee. If the day doesn't start with coffee, I mean, what are you even doing with your life? 7, true or false? I value deep and meaningful one on one connections. Absolutely. Without a doubt. I don't do small talk. I don't like acquaintances. I could skip all that if I could, I would. You have free time on a weekend. How do you prefer to spend it? High energy social activities, a new hobby, or pursuing a personal interest. Quality time with a close knit group of friends. Seeking thrilling adventures or trying something new. That's definitely not no. That's not me. Embracing tranquility and engaging in self care. Not really. I think I quality time with friends, with my loved ones. Damn it. Do you feel comfortable when alone? Yes. Why wouldn't I? I'm excellent company. I'm always a good time. A friend is organizing a group trip. How do you participate? By staying the fuck home. That's how I participate. I collaborate with others to create a balanced trip plan. No. I propose adventurous activities. Nope. I offer to organize transportation. Nope. I take charge and plan the itinerary. Nope. I go along with whatever the group wants. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to make any more decisions. They always put me in charge of all the decisions. I hate it. What's your weakness? Enthusiasm, self esteem, patience, honesty, creativity. Self esteem. We're more than halfway through. True or false? Maintaining a peaceful and harmonious environment is important to me. It's the most important thing to me lately. My peace of mind is not to be messed with at all. How do you handle challenges or obstacles? I face them head on with confidence. I assess the situation before taking action. Yes, that's the one. I tackle them methodically and patiently. I approach them with creativity and innovation, or I collaborate with others to find solutions. I answered that one. It was B. What are your hobbies? Watching Netflix? No. Playing a sport? No. Shopping? No. Traveling? No. Reading? Yeah. Sleeping? No. So reading is the only one that I really partake in. Where'd I go? There we go. A friend needs emotional support during a tough time. How do you help them? Do you offer practical solutions and encourage them to take action? Do you listen attentively and provide a safe space for them to share? Do you empathize and offer words of comfort and reassurance? Do you use humor and uplifting stories to lighten their mood? Do you help them with tasks and show care through actions? Most of the time, I use humor. I mean, let's face it, I crack a joke at the worst times, but they help. True or false? I enjoy exploring new and unconventional ideas. Yes. Dear God. I have a favorite idea out there. Very unconventional. If you could choose, where would you live? Japan, the United States, yes. United Kingdom, France, Australia, or Germany? I'd pick the USA every time. Home is home. How do you approach making decisions? I follow a logical and systematic process. I gather input from others before deciding. I make decisions swiftly and with conviction. I prioritize harmony and consensus, which is basically peace and what everybody wants. I Yeah, I'd say I make decisions based on majority rules. What type of music do you listen to? Let's just go with pop because I know they don't have like easy listening because that's what really like settles me down. They don't even have country. How rude is that? Pop, rock, pop, rock, jazz, hip hop, or heavy metal. I pick pop. I mean, for the most part, I listen to um 80s music. How do you how do you approach personal growth and self-improvement? Words are hard. I can't talk today. I set ambitious goals and strive for continuous progress. No. I prioritize inner peace and self-awareness. Yes, please. I embrace new experiences and challenges, and I seek guidance and support from mentors or peers. I am a Sigma. Oh, Lord. Congratulations, you are a Sigma, an independent and thoughtful female. You have a unique perspective and keen ability to observe and analyze situations. Your self reliance and adaptability allow you to navigate various scenarios with ease. You prefer to remain you prefer to maintain a certain level of autonomy while still contributing meaningfully to your community. Sigma, huh? Ain't that a Well, there you have it, folks. I took the personality quiz and apparently I'm a Sigma. I thought I was an Omega, but they're saying I'm a Sigma, which I thought was kind of rare, but all right. Um anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I just wanted to get something out so you could have some fun. And I will put the link to this in the description. So if you take the test, make sure you answer in the comments and tell me which one you are. And I have a feeling I'm off on so many of you, and I'd really like to see if I am. So, until next time, I will see you in the funny papers. Bye.